Hello and welcome to the song training for the amazing worship song called I Belong. Now, this song is so amazing in the grown-up services, in your car. I'm sure you already love the song. Maybe you've heard of it before, maybe you haven't, but we just had to take it and make a kid's version of it. So the roadmap is different. Some of the lyrics are a little bit changed up to make it more kid-friendly for your kid services. So let's get into it. Just a reminder, I am mirroring for the worship leader. So worship leaders always initiate with the left arm and the left foot. So if you watch this, I'm actually mirroring it for you, okay? Now, if you're not a worship leader that's up in front of the kids on platform yet, that's totally great. You should still watch this training. We're gonna go through the patterns and the concepts and just kind of break down the movements a little bit more so that you have a better understanding of what you're doing when you're down on the floor with the kids engaging in worship. So let's break it down. The verses on this song have no motions at all. The very first time that you'll do anything kind of set is gonna be on the chorus. So first let's talk through the pattern. So the pattern is one arm goes up, one arm goes up, one arm makes a fist down, while the other one makes a fist down right after that. From here, you just bring both hands up to your heart. So that's the chorus the whole time through. So with the words, it's, you are with me, Father, you're for me, fear will never conquer me, I belong to Jesus. And then there's different words the second time. I'm never alone. Arm comes up. I'm never abandoned. Then you do the same thing again. Fist down to the side, fist down to the side, hand on your heart. Now, a good rule of thumb is that since some of the next motions are slower, leave your other arm where it left off. So for instance, if both arms are up, but then you need to do the fist, just leave this one here. Don't try to bring it down and, put it down to your side to hit this, okay? So it's one goes up, the other goes up, one arm comes down, leave it there, one arm comes down, both to your heart. And that is the chorus. Now, the bridge on this song kind of has two parts, okay? So we had to take all these different sections and make it make sense for kids. So bear with me, we have a part one and a part two of the bridge. So the first section of the bridge, it talks about the rains coming, the floods coming, the heartache coming. So we kind of thought that the arms coming down made a little bit of sense. So we start off when we go down, 2, 3, 4, then they go back up, 2, 3, 4, then they stay there for a whole line. And then every single time that you do this, you're always gonna bring your arm down and go, you're in every step I take. And you kind of just do like a baby step with your hands as you bring them down. So part one of the bridge is always down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, hold it, step, step, heart, okay? So you're gonna do that pattern that I just did 2 times through. Now, moving on to part 2 of this little section is the part where it starts saying, you're my shepherd, you're my keeper, you're my protector, all those amazing things that we get to tell God that he is to us. So we're gonna shift gears a little bit and we're gonna do points. We're gonna point up to God. Just feels a little bit more declarative. So the pattern is point, point, double point. Now go to worship hands, press to worship hands. Then it says, you surround me. So we're gonna surround ourselves, get it, with the arms. Then you're gonna do what you did in part 1. You're in every step I take. Same pattern again, we're gonna add some bounces. Bounce, 2, 3, 4, bouncing while you do this the whole time. Bouncing, 2, 3, 4, holding with the open hands, explosion, 2, 3, 4. So a little bit faster. It goes, you're my shepherd, you're my keeper, and another push, and another push, and an explosion, and a bounce, bounce together. So Every other time that it says you're in every step I take, you step, except for that last time you keep bouncing while you do it. So that's part B, part 2 of that bridge, okay? Then we're gonna go back into the chorus, same thing again, and then there's an extra bonus little section that we couldn't take out because it's so, so powerful. It says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So straight from the Bible, right? Nothing better. So on this part, we're gonna just press our arms out like we're putting it over the shadow of the valley of death, and we're gonna rock with it. So we're gonna push out as we rock, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna pick up, if you're on stage, it's your left foot. If you're down with the kids, it's your right foot. You're gonna make fists, and you're gonna stomp on the devil, on the shadow of the valley of the shadow of death, okay? You're gonna stomp on all the bad things in life. You're gonna stomp, and you're gonna stomp, okay? And that's supposed to be really powerful and just kind of like confirming and affirming that we get to stand on the truth of who God is in our life. So again, this bonus little tag is push out as you rock and step, step. It's a little tricky to transition back to the rock. So make sure that that step gets you back to center so that then you can prep to push out again, okay? So the best way to put all of this together is to try it with music. So let's do it.
Your presence is enough. You are with me. Father, you're for me. Fear will never conquer me. I belong to Jesus. I'm never alone. I'm never abandoned. Fear will never conquer me. I belong to Jesus. When the rain fell, when the floods came, when the wind blew, I was okay. You were right there. You're in every step I take. When the night falls, when my heart aches, if I stumble, I will not break. You'll be right there. You're in every step I take. You're my shepherd.